Nah, I don't think we should get more than two. Easy.
We're live.
Let's just say weeks. Let's just go
We
by
are
week.
live.
Let's go week.
Dino, we live.
That's fine. Week 8 and I ain't saying much. Week 8 and week 16.
He's skeleton. We are live.
Just kept talking. I'm like, bro, shut up. Ooh, shit.
Fuck these Madden songs.
That part. Links in the chat. Let's put this on. Welcome. We are back once again. It's your favorite Madden podcast for your favorite connected franchise, Madden Junkies, with another episode of Junk Talk. We are close to the end of the season. We got less than 2 games left. 2 games left. It's going to be a good time. I know y'all ready for it. We got the whole squad here today. No guests, just the originals. We got Unc. What's up with your Unc?
What up, everybody?
We got Riggz.
Shit, we'll go down, people.
Dino.
What it do?
And of course, it's me, the homie Ace Guy. We are, what is this, week 15? We're in week 15. Right?
Right.
14.
Week 14?
15. Well, week 15.
Dino don't know his weeks. Shameful. But yes, that is where we're at. We have some division winners already. We got some races still going out there, and we got some spots still open for those that last spot, the first year of the number 7 spot. We got that in a race too. So I mean, it ain't over for everybody. You guys, some of y'all still have a shot. Clearly, we can go talk about the AFC North. We'll start there. Dino, you had the Browns winning. Me and Unc had the Ravens. The Browns pulled this one off this season, sitting at 13-0, who just one of the luckiest wins I've seen on a Madden game in a very long time. Riggz, how does that loss affect your team?
We wasn't too thrilled about it. You know, got in the locker room. I cussed some people out, but you know, I was proud of the way how my boys played. We was technically 5-10 seconds away from clutching out the game.
Yeah,
it just didn't happen, man. Sometimes, hey, that's Madden for you.
Yeah. I mean, you lose on a tip ball catch in the back of the end zone by a running back. Again, that's just the Madden gods there. Do you feel like that just gets your team more focused and ready going into these last few weeks and into the playoffs?
Oh yeah, because to tell you the truth, he's one of the top dogs. He's like one of the top 5 dogs in this league right now for this season. And to say that we gave him all the punches we could handle, and he threw them back, and that's how it came out to be. Like, you know, we was focused for our next game, and we came out on top on that one.
For sure. And then to the AFC South, we see the Jags went ahead and wrapped it up there. Everybody picked the Jags to win. We saw them take some late game losses to some of the top tier teams. So we'll see how that looks going into the playoff form. But I mean, he's sitting pretty at 12-2. Probably have wrapped up he'll be a 3 seed. So he'll have a decent matchup against a tough 6 seed opponent, more than likely. So, tough team, put up a lot of points, put 605 up. But when he loses, he does lose big. So that'll be something to watch, especially come playoff time. Will they have more than just one player to throw to, or will he be able to move the ball and sustain a legit offense? I think that'll be the story for the Jags over these last couple weeks and then going into the playoffs this year. In the AFC East, we have 2 teams that have already clinched. We have the Jets, who I believe have clinched the division, or did they just clinch a playoff spot?
Let me look. I'm like, have they even played each other yet? They should have at least one.
I think they may have one more game left.
They got one more game. They played each other. Jets won.
So they got one more game left because the Jets are 5-0. So technically, if the Patriots can win their last 3, they could possibly win that division. Is that a Week 17 game, Dino, or does anybody know?
Yeah, I'm not for sure, but probably so. Yeah,
it's Week 17.
So Week 17. Okay, so we have me, Dino, and Riggz picked the Jets. Unc picked the Pats. Unc, are you sticking with the Pats?
Yeah.
In this division?
I think they can pull it off. I think they can win them last 3 division games.
Okay.
But that also means you need to pay the Jets to lose.
Yeah, the Jets have to lose one of them. That's true. But I mean,
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
My bad.
the Patriots only got 2
Oh
losses.
yeah, the Jets undefeated, ain't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got to switch. He put up a good fight. I got to go with the Jets now.
Hey, man, you never know.
Got to change my
Jets
pick
might
mid-season.
Lose. They might lose too.
Never
But
know,
all right,
man.
that's who you switching to the Jets. I'm not mad at it.
I don't see the Jets losing this year.
Okay.
I think 2 undefeated teams coming out the ALC.
Gotcha. Dino, Riggz, y'all want to change? I'm sticking with the Jets too.
I'm still rocking with the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no need to change now.
Yeah, I started early picking the Pats, and then I switched to the Jets. So yeah, that's what I'm definitely going with there. So coming into the AFC West, man, this is wild. Broncos are 9-5. Chargers 6-7, and I got the Broncos. I got the Chargers and the Raiders for my last 2 games, and I'm sitting at 3-1 in the division, but the Chargers are 2-1. So basically, if I beat the Chargers, I'll have the division wrapped up. So next week is for the division. Unc, you picked the Chargers. You sticking with the Chargers?
I think it was a bad pick. I regret my pick because I noticed something about him as a player. He played in 3 leagues with me, but it's only one league that I think he really focus on when he winning. But I noticed when he losing, he don't play as good. But I'm switching my pick to the Broncos.
What makes you choose the Broncos?
What makes you choose the Broncos? Overall, I think the Broncos is a better user,
Okay.
and I've seen the Broncos have low-rated teams or whatever, low-rated offenses, and still become winner and competitors. So I'm just saying.
For sure. Riggz, Dino, any one of y'all want to change your picks? You both picked the Broncos.
Nah, I'm thinking about my picks.
Who did it? I had the Broncos, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Right. Coming into the NFC North. Congrats to the Bears, who have essentially won the division.
I never doubted you.
Riggs
Damn.
and Dino both
Shots
picked them.
fired.
I picked him at the beginning of the season, even when he went on a losing streak. I never switched up.
I'm gonna say this, man. I shout out to all y'all that picked them, but me personally, I look back on 2 games and that hurt my chance to win the division. The 1-point losses, especially one of them on the last play of the game. If I win them 2 games, I believe I would have won the division. But just gotta learn from it.
Yep, that's for sure.
I think he's still in a spot for a wild card, though.
Yeah.
You got a fighting chance. You gotta win it out. You need to lose.
I'm looking at it. I need the Eagles to beat the Cardinals because the Cardinals has the easiest schedule left out of all the teams that's ahead of me. He got 2 divisions games against 2 opponents that he done blew out. So okay. I need the Eagles to beat the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got a feeling the Eagles gonna lose to the Redskins unless the Redskins just sit everybody in week 17. But the Cardinals got the easiest next 2 games out of the people that's ahead of me. Jeremy lost today, which helped me a little bit too. So
Right on. I had picked the Vikings. Shout out to the Bears though. We see you, Jim Dobbs. Those that know, man, Dobbs has come a long way. We seen him grow from kind of a doormat in the league to being a formidable opponent. To we might see him start knocking some of these bigger names out when he gets a chance to play them. So, shout out to Dobbs, just continuing to get better. That's a tough team. They're going into the playoffs.
Shout out, Jim.
We know he's ready to make some moves there.
Shout out Dobbs.
NFC
I'll see
South,
you next year.
We all picked the Saints to run this one. Clearly they did. They went 11-2. They're sitting at 11-2. They've already clinched a playoff berth and they've clinched this division. They should be going into the playoffs as the number 1 overall seed. I'm sure that's good for his team. He's got a little bit of an older team, so formidable opponent. Going to be interesting to see how he fares in the playoffs, man. We know the playoffs is a totally different beast, man. It's the second season. Players are a lot better than they were at the beginning of the year. They may have some pieces emerge that maybe weren't there. There might be some rematches in the playoffs, so it's a good look, man. Hopefully you're getting your team there. How y'all feel about the Saints' chance in this playoffs? I mean, it's kind of a newer user to the league, but he's sitting at 11-2. Probably one of the better running attacks, I believe, in the league.
His chances are very strong, man. Very strong user. Very strong user, man. He actually played in Junkies a little bit last Madden. Nothing but respect for his game, man. Very, very good, strong user. But you're gonna have to earn it. It's definitely not gonna be given.
That's for sure. That is definitely for sure. Playoffs, man. The spotlight is on you. People know who you are. People are like, oh, let me tune in to see what this guy's doing. So the tables might turn on you, man. Handle that pressure. NFC East. Oh wait, I said the Saints had the number one seed. Actually, it's a tie right now between the Saints and the football team, who again we all picked across the board. Shout out to Lee White, came in, took over that division after I left. You see what happens when I'm not around. Some guys are able to actually do something. The Cowboys, unfortunately, they shouldn't be there, but that's neither here nor there. I'm sure the Cowboys will be willing and ready to make some trades. Just holla at them. I'm sure of that. But y'all, who do you have as going to number one seed? You think the football team or the Saints?
I'm gonna go with the. I don't think they got no head to head, and I played the football team this week, so I gotta say the Saints. Because if I said the football team, I'm saying I'm losing.
Ooh, that's gonna be a really good game. When do y'all have that scheduled for?
We still up and down on the schedule because he's actually off tomorrow, and then I work, so we trying to figure it out now. So.
Gotcha. Well, hopefully you guys get it figured out. We know that's going to be a good one. We know the football team's going to put up a great fight against a great Seahawks team. So we shall see what happens there. But they do have the NFC East locked up. Eagles are very much still in the playoff race. They could possibly come in, I think, as a 7 seed right now. They're holding it down, I believe. So that 7 seed, that 6-7 seed, man. Sometimes that's all you need. We've seen some teams go in the playoffs and be 9-7, 8-8, and they right there in the division championship game. So you never know. You never know. Out to the NFC West, the Seahawks pretty much all but I'm sure have this division locked up. They're 4-0 right now in the division. I don't see them losing their last 2 games. How does it feel to be a division winner, Dino?
I'm used to it. But it don't mean nothing. It really don't. It means we got a chance for the ultimate goal, and that's to try to win a Super Bowl, and that's all we can do is try to get a chance. We got to make it to the dance to dance.
This is true.
So it just ensures that I get a chance to make it. Try to get a chance to try to win a ring.
Right. That's
it. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't guarantee anything.
You have a great point, man. Shout out to those guys still fighting for positions. Continue to get these games in, man. If you stream them, you know everybody will come through and watch them. But there's 6 spots. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say there's 6 spots already taken. There's still 8 spots left. Your team could be right there on the cusp. Don't quote unquote tank now. It's better to make the playoffs than not make the playoffs. You make the playoffs, you still got a chance at a ring in a championship. You can't win a ring sitting on the couch. But go ahead, T. What you got to say?
Hey, Dino, didn't David Hill want to be in your division this year?
I don't know if he necessarily wanted to be in my division. He just wanted the Cardinals. I wouldn't say he wanted to be in my division. That's just where he landed at with the Cardinals.
I was just curious.
He wanted the Cardinals foremost. I don't think he really cared who was in the division.
Gotcha.
But while I got the mic, I do want to give prayers and thoughts out to Aaron Fatigue. His wife is having surgery today. Hopefully the recovery is good. Everything works out okay for him. Prayers go out to you, brother.
For sure. Shouts out to that.
For
sure. Positive vibes and prayers sent that way. Week 15, we got some good matchups still left. We got the Chargers Raiders, a divisional game. Doesn't really mean much for either one of them. Neither one of them will be in the playoffs. They'll be used to it.
Well,
coming out of the AFC West. I mean, let's just come on. It is. The
It
Chargers
is what
lost
it
to the.
is.
Let me put it this way: the Chargers lost to the Bills, and the Broncos just beat the Bills 27-6. So come on, what else do you want to know, guys? What else you want to know?
Chargers still got a slim chance.
Oh shit! One of them not gonna be undefeated. They play each other.
Oh,
next
Browns
week.
play each other. Oh,
Yeah.
They play each other next week. Oh shit!
That's a heck
That should
of a
be the
matchup
game of the
at
week
end
right
of the
there.
year. Oh, I'm sure
No
it will
doubt.
be.
No matter what happens this week, that'll be the
Yeah.
game of the week.
But hold on, before we
put
go,
'em-
we'll get there. I still want to go through some of these matchups for Week 15, though. We got the Seahawks and the football team. Real quick, Riggz, who you got in this game?
Oh shit!
Washington.
Oh man.
It's gonna be a close game. Seahawks came off a tough loss, but I know he's gonna get some attention. But that Washington team, man, I think they might have a little something he ain't ready for just yet.
I haven't watched Dino game this year. Well, actually, I watched neither one of them this season. But that home field advantage, that's December. Possibly might be some snow. I gotta take the Reds, get the Washington team.
So 2 for the football team, and I'm gonna ride with the Seahawks. I feel like here's why. The football team has found a great running back in Antonio Gibson. Rookie guy comes in, he can run the rock, he does well. He's a home run hitter. He can get you the short yardage. Great running back. Dino has 2 hitters on the side of the ball that will eat running backs up, and Bobby Wagner and Jamal Adams. You start running the ball too much, and you get caught out there fatigued, and he's gonna take some hits. He get 1 or 2 good hits on him in a crucial situation that changes the whole game. I think the football team, they have receivers, but I think the Seahawks have enough DBs to cover the receivers in this particular game. I think the matchup defensively favors the Seahawks because of those 2 big hitters and having DBs that can match up against the receivers for the football team. So I'm going Seahawks, which puts them right back in contention. If the Saints lose, the Seahawks can be right back in contention for a number 1 overall seed. No, do you have 4 losses or 3 losses, Dino?
I got 4 now.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Never mind. I mean, you're definitely in the playoffs, but you'll be a 3 or 4 seed.
Yeah, for him to get the number 1 seed, he needs the Saints and the football team to lose out.
Lose out.
Yeah. I thought you had 3 losses.
This is cool because I mean, we met our goal, so everything we do right now is extra for the season. We gotta process that's what we're doing, but we're ahead of the process. So I'm proud of my ball club at the moment.
No doubt. We got a game of, I believe, user matchups. That's the name. That's what I'm gonna go here with the Browns and Giants. They both have great running backs. Giants has one of the better running backs you can have for a Madden, and so does the Browns. I think there becomes a running battle. Browns, I think, have a little bit more passing ability as a user than the Giants, but the Giants also have pretty decent user skills. But I'm going to go Browns stay undefeated. What do you guys think?
I really think in this Madden, I think that they're gonna really probably slow Saquon Barkley down a lot, man. I think DJ is very good against the run. Saquon may break 1 or 2, but I think for the most part he'll be contained. And that damn Chubb, combined with he's got a good passing game. Combined with his passing game, I can't see them losing this week.
Gotcha.
Gotta take the Browns.
Riggz?
I'm gonna take the Browns. Giants too one dimensional.
I need the Giants to lose anyway.
Got you. Another big matchup, I would say, would probably be Patriots-Dolphins, just because that's a division game. Dolphins are looking to try to get into the playoffs, and so this is a game they have to play to keep their hopes alive. Patriots obviously want to keep momentum going and continue to win, and especially against a division opponent. I'm gonna go with the Patriots here. I just feel like they're Sony Michel is right now the best running back in the league. So when you have that on your side, that's tough to stop. And you have a Cam Newton as well, so that's tough. And what do y'all think for this matchup with the Patriots and Dolphins?
I'm not for sure if this game is getting played.
That's what I was just gonna say.
To the fact.
That's true.
I'm really not sure. It might get played, but I mean, if it do, I'm definitely probably gonna lean towards the Patriots
Because his head not gonna be in the game.
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know, but if it was, I'm still leaning towards the Patriots. So I'm not gonna use that as the Patriots.
Oh, you taking the Patriots as well?
Patriots.
Riggz?
Fuck it, I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility you can pull that out. We know for Teague, once he kind of gets settled into what he wants to do and he gets it figured out, he's a very tough opponent. And obviously, again, it's a young team. As you go later into the season, if you've been playing fairly well, you're boosting those players, and that might come in handy this week. This might be one of the weeks where they've obviously played each other once already. I believe the Patriots won, but those aren't the same players then that they are now. So that's how I look at that one. We'll look ahead to the big matchup in Week 16. We believe they'll both be coming into that game undefeated, and that's Browns at the Jets. We probably won't have a podcast till after this game, unless we do, we may try to sneak one in before playoffs start. But more than likely, probably not. But Browns, Jets. Who y'all got in that one?
Browns, Jets.
Browns, Jets.
Woo!
Both gonna be undefeated.
I am going.
Nah,
they definitely gonna play.
They better get played and streamed.
That's a stream. They'll play. I'm gonna go with the Browns.
And why are you choosing the Browns in this matchup?
Because Chubb, strictly because of Nick Chubb. If that star start blinking red, man,
it's a long day.
Bruh,
It'll be a long day in New York.
It's a long day. It's going to be a long day in New York. And plus, I know that Gavin's a great user, but his team is not great. He's a great user, so he's undefeated. But if that guy turn red and start blinking, man, it's going to be a long day in New York, bro.
Riggz?
I'm rocking with my divisions. I'm picking the Browns. This game has the potential to be a blowout or be a close one. It's just a matter about the plays that they make. And
Is that a blowout either way, or do you think it would be one-sided, one team would have the blowout?
It could literally be either way, bro. Like both these teams are undefeated, and we see weaknesses in these teams, but the way how they play, it's hard to find a weakness. Mm-hmm. And I feel like the Browns, even though everybody's talking about Chubb, they have Kareem Hunt too. He's no joke. That motherfucker caught a lucky touchdown against my ass. So it's like sometimes the luck's all in your favor, man. So shit, it might be the Browns season. You never know. Jets got some plays, got some good players, got some young rookies that can make plays, but I don't know. I feel like the Browns got the better overall rating as a team right now.
Mm. Um,
Stick with the Browns.
what's your reasoning why?
I think the Browns. Uh, I think he really want to go undefeated.
So your reasoning why is the Browns gonna want it more.
Huh?
Your reasoning why is the Browns want it more.
Yes.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
Good enough.
So sitting here listening to y'all, man, I'm going back and forth in my head. The Jets have pulled probably one of the worst teams on this Madden and had them in undefeated. Sam Darnold has thrown for what, 40 plus touchdowns, only 10 interceptions. Only. And we know most of the time, first season, everybody throws a high number of picks because they're getting used to the passing game, getting used to how they want to throw the ball, what angles they want to use, et cetera, et cetera. To only throw 10 picks with 40 plus touchdowns, that guy is throwing the rock very well and very efficiently. The Browns have a guy named Myles Garrett who's leading the league in sacks, and I think that's the difference in this game. Myles Garrett being able to disrupt his timing and his development of his plays to make enough plays on defense for the Browns to win. Chubb is great. I think the Jets have enough users to contain him. He may get one or two, but if you can get one or two big runs without giving up a touchdown and then buckle down, you'll take that. And I think that's what he does. He'll know how to defend Odell and Landry. I think we'll see the Browns use a lot more check down passes rather than down the field passes in this game, because I think he's going to take away those deep passes. But the Browns, that defensive guy, Myles Garrett, if he gets loose, which I think he will, that's the difference in this game. So I expect to see the Browns come out of this undefeated as well. It's going to be a great game. I'm sure the Jets will hear this and be ready to talk shit if he pulls off the dub. But that's just our opinions. Don't kill us. Don't kill the messenger. Y'all got it. It's going to be a great game. That's my thought. With that being said, we're gonna have to close this thing. We got
Any signings? Big signings? No?
hold on.
Haven't done a hot trash in a minute. Yeah, really?
There's a lot of random signings. Kendall Donnerson re-signed with the Ravens for 7 years. T.J. Green got a 7-year contract. Kareem Hunt stays with the Browns for another 5 years. J.J. Nelson stays with the Browns for 3 more years. Cameron Hayward gets a 3-year contract with the Steelers. Jordan Evans gets 5 years from the Bengals. John Ross gets 5 years from the Bengals. Carl Lawson, William Jackson, those guys got signed early. And Juju Smith stays with the Steelers for 4 more years. In the South, you had Garen Connolly and Earl Thomas both get signed for 4 years apiece. Josh Jones stays with the Jags for 4 more years. Cam Robinson gets 3 years with the Jags too. Excuse me. Marlon Mack is staying with the Colts for 5 more years. Larry Ogunjobi stays with the Colts for 4 years. Titans re-sign Corey Davis and Jonathan Joseph to 3-year contracts. Everybody seems to be picking up their star players, making sure people stick around. D. Westbrook stays at the Jags for 3 more years. Like, those are big signings, man. I think this first round of free agency is not going to be very big. Quite a few big signings. We see Demarius Randall gets 4 years to stay with the Jets. What else? Marcus May is staying with the Jets for 4 more years. Josh Norman gets a 1-year contract with the Bills.
Oh, wow.
Hey, quick question.
What up?
No.
Was Demarius Randall actually on the Jets when the season started? Or was he a free agent?
He might have been a free agent.
Okay.
Tariq Cohen's with the Jets for 4 more years. Sidney Jones stays with the Broncos for 6 more years. Philip Lindsay stays with the Broncos for 5 more years. Justin Simmons got a 4-year contract. We see Raekwon McMillan stay with the Raiders for 7 more.
That was a great pickup.
Yeah. Yannick Ngakoue stays with the Vikings, signed to a 3-year contract. Dalvin Cook gets 5 years, $51.4 million contract from the Vikings. We know he's been one of the better running backs, so that kind of sets the running back market for this Madden, I think. So we'll see how that plays out for some of these other guys. Alan Lazard stays with the Packers for 3 more years. We've seen him become a monster out there. Kevin King gets 2 years, and Aaron Jones gets a 5-year contract, $47 million. So we see it's kind of on pace, man. He got $4 million more, same amount of years. So
I think Aaron Jones is about to get that upgrade at the end of the season.
yeah,
I got him over 1,000-yard rushing. Shit.
It's not even that. I see something else.
probably touchdowns. Allen Robinson gets 4 years from the Bears, $64 million. One of the top tier receivers. Shaquille Barrett re-signs with the Bucks for 4 more years. We know that's a big signing defensively for them. Hold on. Oh, wow. They really gave Leonard Fournette 5 years in Buccaneer City. Now, they have a stable of backs. Would y'all have re-signed Leonard Fournette?
No. I wouldn't personally, but hey, each his own.
I would have.
And if I did, I would have tried to get it to a 1 year or 2 year contract. I don't know if I'd extend it.
That's only a five. That's like a $5 million cap penalty, bro. That's not bad. 5 years, $30 million.
But again, you have younger
5,
backs
6 million.
in your stable that can be just as good, if not better, than Fournette.
I'm not telling nobody how to build their team, but we all know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm asking.
No. I'm just saying we all know certain people. You know, they don't look younger. They just go for the high overalls.
That's you right.
Yeah.
You right.
Oh shit! And guess what? Leonard Fournette, ruptured disc, out 6 weeks. And I ain't gonna lie, if Leonard Fournette would have had an ability, I would have re-signed him. But he's normal, so I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the truth, Leonard Fournette's only 25. Ronald Jones, the second, he's only 23. Then you got LaShawn McCoy, 32, TJ Logan, 25, and Keyshawn Vaughn, he's 23. So your top 2 backs, I don't know. I probably would have done it, but ain't nothing wrong with having a power back.
Yeah. Chris Godwin stays with the Bucks for 4 years. Keanu Neal gets a new 5-year contract from the Falcons, as well as Todd Gurley gets 5 years, 38 and a half. Now, Todd Gurley's stats are the reason why he got that contract. That's a re-signing I understand. That's putting. I would re-sign him too for that. Y'all.
It's a little bit more than Fournette, so it ain't that bad. But Todd Gurley is also hurt. Broken ribs out 4 weeks, but you know.
Damn. I still would have re-signed him though, because I believe he has an ability, don't he?
Yeah, he does. He's a X factor.
Yeah, I would.
But you know I don't know what it is. Falcons use it every time, man. He always gets these good backs, but they end up getting hurt.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. In the NFC East, we see Xavier Wood and Jordan Lewis both get contract extensions, as well as Chidobe Awuzie. Ronald Darby gets 5 years from the football team. Brandon Scherf, right guard, 7 years, $112 million. I would have did the exact same thing. You talk about one of the better, probably top 5, if not definitely top 10 right guard in the league. You got to make that signing. Hold down that line. And Dak Prescott, 5 years, $167 million. Yay or nay?
Nay. I would have signed him. I probably would have tried to sign him that much. No lie.
Dino?
Yeah, Brandon Scherf, he is the number 5 right guard in the league.
Yeah.
He's right about that. As far as what this game says.
Yeah. So those are the major re-signings we see. That kind of sets the precedent maybe for, well, no, because he's being trash this year, so we'll see what happens when Sam Darnold's contract comes up and Lamar Jackson's contract comes up. We'll see what these guys want with the.
Yeah, he done threw the ball to this motherfucker 85 times.
Who?
Yeah. DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh, for the Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Well, I mean, he's an X Factor receiver. That's what I would do. But all right, man, we went through those transactions. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Again, we are coming up on the playoffs. I'm sure this time next week we'll be looking at their wild card round, which will be fun with the new format, man. 7 teams get in. Only 1 team gets a bye. That's the number 1 overall seed. Even if you think you out of it, you may not be out of it. Fight for your spot. 3 games left this week, and then 2 games left. Week 15, 16, and 17. If you want to stream them, put a link in the group. People will tune in, man. We like watching some good football, some good Madden play. It's a fun time, man. I enjoy being able to watch some of the games. So, again, we appreciate y'all. Riggz, go ahead with your final words.
Appreciate y'all getting these games knocked out in a timely fashion. Communication is key. Wish everybody no injuries, especially the playoff teams right now. I want to see everybody's team healthy at 100%.
For sure. Unc?
Good luck, everybody. Look like it's about 6 teams in the NFC fight for 2 spots, so good luck.
For sure. I'm not sure where Dino went, man. Hopefully.
I'm here.
Oh, you back now? Okay. Final word.
No, my earpieces. shout out to everyone getting the games played. Appreciate it. Just appreciate the participation that's going on in the league. As you see, each week, sometimes we got hidden goals, hidden bonuses. Shout out to Lee White and shout out to Sky, two guys that made it possible for the league to get the last two upgrades that we have given. Shout out to Tim's Dog Mobile Barbecue. I'm working on another sponsor as we speak, so hopefully next week at this podcast, I have a second sponsor for the league, and we'll just keep growing from there. Just thank you guys for being part of the league, and let's keep it going.
For sure. Again, I piggyback off of everybody's sentiments. 22 days left, y'all. We got 22 days left until the official election day. Please make sure you're going out to vote. We know we see a lot of voter suppression things happening. Man, this is your voice, man. No matter what people tell you, this is your voice. Please use it. People can say, oh, my vote don't count. I don't care. We know it does. We need it. Count it, please. If you love your people and you love your country, you will go exercise this right, and do not throw away your vote. That's what I'm asking of you. Don't throw away your vote. Again, we appreciate you guys. We appreciate y'all being here, participating, getting games played. I have not seen. It's probably the least amount of, for opening season, least amount of sim games I've seen asked for or given. Y'all seem to be getting a good grasp of setting up times, getting games played. That helps. But you also know we coming into these final couple weeks. If you're not getting your games scheduled and it doesn't matter, you know we'll push it. That's just how we roll. We don't sit around waiting for games that don't have no effect on anything. So if you want to get your games played and try to get you some stats, that's on y'all to get it scheduled in a timely manner and get it played. That means if you get it scheduled and y'all the last game before the push, I don't know if we may not hold that shit for y'all. Because that game really don't mean nothing. I'm just being honest.
It's got to be playoff relevant. So you got to get it played as soon as possible.
You better get it played before the last of the playoff relevant games are played. And y'all know which ones those are. Y'all can go clearly see which games are relevant. And you know if your game is or isn't. So, that's about it. Make sure you get your games played. We're always looking for a guest. If you want to be on here, I know we run it kind of at a weird hour for those of us working. But this is what works out for the best for most of us that are hosts of this podcast. So this is the time that we're going to be probably going with most of the time. We may catch a few maybe in the evenings, but for the most part, this is going to be the time we run this. So if you're able to come on, holla at us. If you're not, if you got a message you want to pass along, send it to a commissioner in the chat. We'll say it. We'll let people know what you got to say. But these type of things are for y'all just as much as it is for us, man. We use it just to have a little more fun with the platform. That's it. Ain't nothing going too crazy with it. We just having a good time. But again, appreciate everything y'all be doing. Y'all know how I end this.